we're gonna dive right in and we're gonna get into the boobies of these angels. And oh man, the showdown is about to begin. If this is not the most epic fight I've ever seen in the last 13 episodes, then I'm gonna be pissed. So let's roll it.
We're here to take the bitch down.
Wow, they mean business. They said bitch.
Don't you worry about
Look at those feet.
When he realized you might get hurt attempting it, he acted quickly to mount a rescue. He sent us here to bring you home as soon
Lies.
as possible.
So it's all a trick.
I can't wait to see the horrified face she makes when I drop that bomb on her.
Oh, how evil. The villain. Okay, look, I am really sick of just hearing these characters monologue about what they're going to do. I don't want to be told what you're going to do. I want my characters to do them. I want the villain to be a villain and do it and let me be shocked. And I want my heroes to do things and let me be proud of them and surprised that they have the courage and bravery? Oh my good lord. The bravery to do such things. If you tell me what you're gonna do ahead of time, it really just ruins it.
No, I didn't do anything wrong, okay? We're cool.
You sure?
Oh, you know what he
Look on
did
your
wrong?
face says the exact
Tried to
opposite
do
of
what
the
she
words
told
coming
him
out
to
of
do.
your mouth.
That's what he did
Really
wrong.
Shindig, it's one of the big things we're missing. And speaking of big, I have to say I am partial to the large ones.
You got any idea where we can
What?
find a big one?
This episode better wrap everything up with a nice tight little bow or else I'm gonna be pissed. Wow, look at that fapping hand. Wow. Could you imagine?
I have failed. Yeah, but this one right here is my favorite of the bunch. Never imagined you and I would hit it off as well as
That
we
is
have.
also one of my favorites. What a little coinky dink. So let me guess.
With our super hot compressed
Nymph is gonna feel so
Prometheus.
bad that she's helping the
Fires
villain.
vaporize
She's going
matter
to
heated to
sacrifice
3,000
herself
degrees
to
Celsius
save
for 4
Icarus,
kilometers.
and everybody's gonna be
If
super
she doesn't
sad
have the time to
that
deploy
she
Aegis,
passes
the
on and
Uranus Queen will
dies.
be no-
Still
Liars.
over our asses, don't we?
We need
Lying
you
little
to do
bitch.
Everything you can.
But promise me you won't interfere until I finish trying to persuade her.
Oh, sure. Of course we will.
I wonder if they're lying. I couldn't tell. I don't know.
Help but
Look
Hey,
at Sora, so
I just
cute.
need to
She's so
get something.
naive.
Why don't you
Come on, you gotta try it on, just for a sec.
goodbye?
Mmm,
I've come
that
to tell
hurts.
you these memories. I'm going to keep them forever.
Wait, what the hell?
Wow,
This is your attempt at
that
making a
juxtaposition
joke? Look, Icarus.
of the mask with her being sad is
I love
well done. The cars driving by is just like another angel. Just another day in this small little town. Oh yeah, that hurts. That hurts. I could relate. I could empathize with that.
That's why I didn't want to live with them, because I knew I'd get attached. If they're
See,
gone,
that's his
I guess
problem
at least I'd
right
get my
there.
Peace and quiet back. I mean,
You want peace and
that's all I ever
quiet
really wanted,
and to
right?
be left alone, but you're doing it because you're afraid of what'll happen if you don't. In any situation like that, if you're doing something to directly avoid some other cause, some other effect, then you need to re-examine your life. You need to re-examine why you're doing something. You need to accept that thing that you fear, and you need to come to terms with it before you can choose to avoid it, in a sense. I don't know, I'm not wording that quite right. I'm trying to watch. You know? You get me though, you feel me. Damn! Her wing is gone! Booty. Booty, booty. Booty.
Let's do this without
Why
much
do they
effort.
have
Point.
why do they
Guess
have
we should
little
say
white
thanks
nipple
now.
tassels
We've got a lot on our
on
plate.
top of their
Appreciate the
suit?
shortcut.
Bye-bye, Uranus Queen.
It won't be that easy.
If you don't take me with you, I'll karate chop you. And I won't stop till you're dead.
Is that supposed to be endearing? Cause it's like, haha, look at all the fun time we've had when I've slapped the shit out of you and abused you and physically assaulted you. Aren't those good times?
The banner.
There were Sahara's idea.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Icarus.
that's
The Angeloids even have birthdays?
that's brutal.
I don't decide to
There's
give them one.
There's
suppose
something
it makes
very
sense for
symbolic
Christmas to be
about
the
ripping an
birthday for
angel's
angels.
wings off.
Why are you doing
The
all
symbolism is
Icarus
incredible.
is still so...
I don't know, she's like a porcelain doll or something. Never smiling or anything. And Nymph tries to hide it, but it's obvious she feels lonely.
So we decided to take today's Christmas party and make it their birthday party too. Gotta cheer them up.
Oh, and Tomoki, look at this. Ta-da!
You don't look
There
too
is something
keen about all
fascinating
this. You
with
do
telling
want
a
to do
story
something
from the
nice
point
for
of view
them,
of people
right?
that are just like
Something
in the
to give
middle
them
of
reason
something,
to truly
in the
smile.
middle of like a
I don't
higher
think they
meaning.
can.
Like
Shouldn't
they
everyone
and
be
us
able
as
to
the audience
smile?
have no idea of this
You're
this
like
this
Sahara.
this
Even if you can't
battle
help,
between
there
these
must be something
angeloids
you can do.
and the
Something only you
masters up there. We
That
don't
is, if
understand
you
any
don't
of it. We're
want
just
to
like in the
regret
middle of it.
everything.
But first, we gotta bring him home.
What are you gonna do?
This
You're
is
bugs
terrible.
to
Nymph's
them.
wing.
Variable wing system, safeties removed.
Oh, fuck yeah. What's
Uranus
Tomoki
queen.
gonna go?
Now.
Like, oh, now that you're this all-powerful queen, oh, I don't want you around anymore. No, he's gonna love her even more because of it.
Icarus, listen. When I told you I didn't want you to be a weapon,
The villains are just
because
like,
I felt bad for
yes,
you.
please, talk it out before we kill you.
Adopted a
Yes.
watermelon. Right now, I am more than happy you're a weapon. Because now you can save our friend.
Yes, my master.
Icarus,
Aw.
you have to save Nymph. Kick their ass.
The man accepting the woman for who she is. Beautiful just the way you are. Yes. Connect. What? She's connecting to the universe, the other universe. Whoa. Wow. Good lord. Oh, they're done. I am a little happy that my prediction that Nymph would sacrifice herself did not come true, because it was good that I did not predict it. Yet, I don't know why I predicted that, because I knowing what kind of anime this is, I don't know why I would have predicted that someone would die. Did she not even kill the two villains? Was I not paying attention, or did they fly off? They're just gone. No one died. She'd make a cool action figure, though. I want some figurines of Icarus. That'd be cool. But I mean, they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back for the core eventually. I mean, she didn't kill anyone, so he still has his two strongest angels apparently. So I mean, it's all happy and dory now, but now they just get to spend another while getting into problems again. Well, I didn't get any closure other than Nymph did not die, because Nymph was set to be gotten rid of. Literally nothing has changed except that Nymph is alive. We are literally back where we started in this anime. Tomoki is still a pervert, but he loves people, and this whole facade of I just want to be left alone isn't true. He loves his friends. He's always been that way. He didn't change in any way. Then you have Sahara, who secretly always liked Tomoki because he was there for her birthday, and she beats him up because she doesn't want to admit that she likes him, that she's in love with him or whatever. Part of that too is telling everyone that he's a pervert and a jerk prevents other women from trying to get with him because they see him as a creep based on Sahara's words, so that it leaves him single for her whenever she is ready to prounce on that. But yeah, Sugata and the red-haired girl, they're just still smart. They just studying the world, just exploring, I guess, through drones and research and data. And then you have the angeloids. You've got Icarus, who clearly, just displayed right here, has no emotions, and I guess she giggled? I didn't hear it. I have a headphone and I do. I didn't hear it. I didn't see it. So Icarus still doesn't have any emotions. She's still a warrior class, whatever. She's just staying there, which is her plan for the very beginning. At least now she's not lying to Tomoki, so that's good. So she told the truth, which didn't amount to anything. Whether she would have told the truth or not, it didn't change the story whatsoever, because Tomoki didn't care to begin with. And even if he did care, So she keeps lying. Doesn't change nothing. It would come out eventually, I'm sure, with the angels continually coming down to try to steal her reactor core. And then you have Nymph, who, Nymph was the only character that had anything interesting happen with her because she came down to bring Icarus back. Instead, she found out what friendship meant, and she found out what happiness was, which she never knew that before. So she developed, she became happy. That's awesome. I hate Nymph still. She's a little hoe. She's a little cunt. Little bitch. But you know, to each his own, I guess. But at least she has some character development where now she's happy, and then now she got her chain cut off from her master, so now she doesn't have a master, she's free. So, I mean, whatever. That's cool. I think that something that is really compelling in these types of stories where you have this, in this instance, this angeloid creature who is apparently a Uranus queen something. And she's basically a monster, okay? She is meant for war. All she knows how to do is kill. She doesn't show any happiness or emotions because that's all she's meant to do is seek and destroy and just kill, right? And I think the reason why that type of character is really compelling, and you see that in a lot of things and a lot of medias where it's like the character's like, oh, I'm a monster, who could love me? Or I'm a monster, I can't have friends, or you know, and whatever, and then it finds out that they have the capacity to save people instead of nothing but kill and destruction. They actually are able to save people and protect people, and that's like their redeeming trait or their redeeming quality or their redeeming development in the story. And I think why that is compelling is because us as human beings, fundamentally what makes us really dynamic, I guess, is the capacity for just pure evil. And I know a lot of people do not like to talk about it, and it's a very unpopular subject to speak on and to talk about. But the difference between what makes us different from animals is an animal, a wolf goes and he kills a cute little bunny, you know, but he's not doing it out of evilness, you know, out of pleasure in seeing other animals tortured or whatnot. You know, a wolf just kills because he's hungry, because he needs to eat. It's the natural way of things. Whereas humans, we have the capacity to know what really hurts us. We have the capacity to know what it feels like and what it means to suffer, and we're able to inflict that on other human beings, and we know and willingly torture people, and we willingly go out of our way to make people suffer, like even on a really tiny level where, you know, you're mad at someone and so you're like, well, I'm gonna give him the silent treatment, or I'm gonna, because he treated me this way, I'm not gonna buy him a gift for Christmas, or I'm not gonna do this. And it's those little tiny things that we do out of spite, and it's that spiteful nature that we as humans have that give us the capacity to truly torture and hurt other people really on a fundamental evil level. And I think a lot of people don't like to think about that, and that's what separates us from animals. And until you're able to really like recognize the capacity for evil in yourself, when you see evil happening in the world, you continue to just be dumbfounded and like, no, people are good people, and no, this doesn't make any sense, and people need to be controlled, and this and that, and blah blah blah. But once you find out that there is true evil in the world, and there's evil in yourself, and you need to confront that and accept it and learn and actually build habits to confront that and like be a better person and really think about and understand your capacity for those things, that's the only way that you can actually combat it. You know, that's the only way that you can actually prevent that evil from rising up in yourself and to be a better person. And then also that helps you to actually see the real world and the reality and how that evil manifests, so you're able to actually fix it by I don't know, you know, talking to people and actually talking about truths and being able to really connect with people on a fundamental level because you understand that about yourself and then others. So anyway, so I think that's a really compelling character device, to just be that monster who has that redeeming quality. Anyway, so that's it. All right, well, I don't know. I give this anime, I don't know, what, a 7 out of 10 if I'm gonna give it an obligatory rating. No, not 7. Come on now. I just 6 out of 10, and that's only because I can rip it apart and really dive in on a psychological, philosophical level. And as I'm talking now, if I hated this anime, I wouldn't be talking about. I wouldn't just keep blabbering about pointless things that are completely arbitrary and being completely annoying and just continuing going off on a rant. So yeah, but if I didn't find these fundamental character devices that I see very interesting, then I would give it like a 4 or 5. Because a lot of it just felt like filler every fucking episode, man. We'd start with a plot, and I was like, oh, okay, we gotta teach Icarus to smile, and then it's like 15 minutes of just nonsense that's completely unrelated to the overarching plot. And then at the very last 5 minutes, it's like, all right, now we learned why she lied to us, and it's like, retarded. So anyway, yeah, I watched it, got it off the list. Not really taking suggestions at the moment, but you are more than welcome to suggest animes in the comments below, and then maybe I might get to them someday, but we'll see. So no promises. So anyway, thanks for watching, and now we have officially turned Heaven's Lost Property into an afterthought. Peace out, dude.